Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me, Rays, and today we're going to be taking a look at the JP news that just broke not too long ago, as well as I'm also going to be talking about a couple of missed cards. There's a couple of new vision cards here on the JP side that I haven't done a bit of a review on. I don't think they really need a super long review or anything, but some people might be interested. So let's just go, shall we? And to start, let's start with the news that I'm sure a lot of people are interested in. Say hello to the next limited. It feels like there's been a lot of limiteds on the JP side recently, which shouldn't be surprising seeing that there has been a lot of limiteds on the JP side. Yes, starting with Summer Lilith, going into FF4, and now continuing on with Summer Kitone. Summer Kitone will be the newest limited time unit added to the game as of the August 17th update. The August 17th update is also a app update too, so the game will be getting some improvements, but it will also be featuring some new content. That's what we're going through right now, but let's take a look at Summer Kitone, shall we? And first thing to note, congratulations to Kitone for getting a summer unit. For anybody who is curious, this has nothing to do, or at least very little to do that I'm aware of, with the actual JP side vote. This has probably been planned for a very long time, almost probably since the game launched, that this was going to be happening. So don't think that this is like a result of the voting contest. That you're still going to have to wait to see a little bit more on. But let's talk about Summer Kitone. So first of all, a fire you are. Yeah, that's right. This game seems to be cursed with just putting limiteds on and the limited fires and URs together. They go, completely hand in hand. You have characters such as Delita, Christmas Mashley, and this right here. This is starting to be a little bit concerning. This is also, I think, going to be pretty interesting, given that Rosa, I feel like, is going to be very popular on the JP side. Rosa, a very strong limited ice UR healer with a lot of nice things in her kit, and then bam, fire UR to counter her. Although, rain could counter her. There's potentials of other units countering. Either way, looking at her jobs, tertiary job, let's start at the bottom because I think this is pretty interesting. Ninja! She still keeps her ninja, which means that she's going to have potentially really good range of movement, which I think is valuable. Not only that, pretty much guaranteed to be a fast unit, so oh goody. Continuing on, she also has a sub-job of Spellblade. If it's anything as good as our friend Howlet, who is an incredibly strong UR-based character with magic penetration, in the sense that, his attacks can pierce through a unit's spirit stats, well, guess what? Summer Kitone is going to be really, really good in combination with Ninja, because Ninja, really all you need to run it for is the passives, and that's about it, and the speed as well. But yeah, she is confirmed to have magic defense penetration, which is going to be a problem for tanks. It's also going to be a problem for other units, so interesting. And her primary job, this doesn't... I've talked with a few people on the JP side, and there doesn't seem to be a concrete definition of exactly what this is. I have no idea what Global would even translate this out to, per se. So beyond official name, her main job is a unique and probably limited time job, Mats. It seems to be some translation of orator or messenger or something like that, something along those lines. Either way, it's a limited time job, and it does seem to be focusing on just dealing damage. Her primary class is damage, looking at her limit burst. As well as this, you can see that fire-based attacks with large damage and AoEs. Oh goody! Really, really, really looks to be a very powerful character. But also in her main job has the capability of showing up, or of adding barrier too. So potentially has some really good defensive unit. If I'm going to compare early on, what I think this unit is going to be like, it's going to be somewhere of a mix of Kilf as well as Kitone. I think the movement of Kitone, potentially the damage dealing of Howlet and Kilf, and that's just should tell you right there that I think this is going to be an incredibly strong unit. Like, really, just unbelievably good. I think she's a limited, she's a fire unit, she's going to be fantastic. Continuing on, there will be her daily hard quest as well. Not only that, but there is going to be she is going to be our spend lapis and get bonus character shards and UR orbs, so great for people who are going to go for her, and more importantly, people who can get her. And there will be, I think, a Chocobo expedition map. Continuing on, there will also be a new arena map. Hooray, back to the beach again. And there will also be some new equipment farms. Returning, we are going to see the Ninja Blade, as well as I can't even remember the last time that was around. Gun farming, and last but not least, we are going to be seeing as well a brand new mace, the Healing Mace, which is the first time we've been able to farm this. So if it has a good magic stat on it, if it has just really good stats in general, people on the JP side who are looking to get a mace for Adira, good news for you. So yeah, I think this is potentially an awesome farm. This coming off a ton of farming already, though, and I think a lot of JP players are a little burnt out, but definitely should not be slept on. And yeah, that's basically it. This is probably part one of these, like, there's probably going to be another banner here too. Taking a quick look at this, there's a couple of things I note. First of all, either Kitone is probably going, the new version of Kitone is either going to be this Ninja Blade or the Mace type weapon user. And I'm willing to bet that she's probably going to be synergizing very well with the Mace. And probably regular Kitone will also get some kind of an uprate somewhere for something. And that's why we're seeing the Ninja Blade return as well. Or it could be that Summer Kitone also uses Ninja Blade. I have noticed in her character model, she does seem to have a blade holder. So, preemptively, and without one more time, just looking at... I think it's Mace. I think it's Mace. It's a little hard to tell with that tiny of a picture, but I think it's Mace. Either way, I do think that much like the Summer Lilith banner, we will see a secondary non-limited banner show up. And just based on the weapon types alone, the fact that we have a Ninja Blade and a Mace, and I'm willing to bet that the Mace is probably to deal with Kitone since she seems to have a lot of magic in her kit, I'm going to say that our secondary character is probably going to be a gunner, and it's probably going to be Lucia's friend. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. But something to do with gunners, probably a safe bet. Could be Light Veritas too. Woof. But we'll have to wait and see. That'll probably be announced somewhere in and around the 15th. Now, I'm going to be able to really quickly talk about a couple of cards that I did not get to talk about earlier. Two new vision cards. Let's go with the lower tier one, which is called Clash. In general, I think this card is pretty meh. First of all, it's an MR, which means it's easier to get, so it's a little unfortunate. But this card just doesn't strike me as being that incredible. It does give increased charm resistance of a max of 15, which is nice, but I don't think it's really enough charm resistance to really go crazy over. Its second ability for the party is just Darkness Attack Up, which if you already have the Diablos card, you just probably don't need this card. I don't think that getting this would be bad, though, mainly because, status effect resistance is valuable. So I think that is a point of contention for this card, but not the exciting one. And the other one, the new Lucia card, which is called New Research Target. I think this makes me a little concerned because as the title, New Research Project, I hope she's not going to research on the Red Panda. Red Panda is so cute. Anyway, this card is the real deal. This is an incredibly powerful card for anyone with gunners. Anyone on global should think about just saving 10k lapis to get this card easy off the 5-step up system that seems to be a current thing. But either way, increased for the party will gain more shooting power and also single attack resistance, two incredibly really strong things for gunners there. Obviously protecting themselves against single target attack, you know, if a unit gets close, but also dealing more damage. This card is just insanely strong. And last but not least, the individual ability gaining AP, 30% extra AP, more abilities, better, enough said. This is just an incredibly strong vision card if you are running gunners, and I know people are running gunners in Arena, so yay, yay, gunners. But yeah, so that's basically it. I think that the UR vision card is very, very strong, and I think this vision card is not. So yeah, that's basically my overview of it. I think that Kitone will be very interesting to watch, given the number of ice units and the fact that she's a limited. I'm willing to bet that she'll be incredibly powerful, so if you're interested. On the global side, you might want to save a little bit of lapis. She'll show up sometime after Final Fantasy IV, it looks like. You know, after all the resources have been drained. So yeah, that's basically it. We'll probably get the rest of the news very shortly, but I will give a quick overview of what will be upgraded in the version 2.3, especially if I can find where I left the information. There it is. Alright, so something to note for version 2.3, select subjobs and abilities for each content. If you've noticed currently, it is a real pain in the ass to have characters in this game. I know, rough. But one of the things to do is that when you set your character up, you set that character up for all pieces of content. That will be changing with version 2.3. You will be able to set a character up differently for arena content than for single player content. Exactly how many divisions, not sure at this point, but it coming to the game is a very good thing. Continuing on, additional crafting function for armor, not too sure about that. Addition of chat function during battle, looking forward to that potentially breaking the game. Just fixing some AI repair, UI renovation, added function to display results during auto lap. So for all of your auto laps, you'll just get an entire summary, I guess, and a little bit of repair of the guild battle. So that's everything that's coming in version 2.3. Very excited for the being able to select specific loadouts for characters in specific content. About time! Continue with those quality of life, please, but maybe cut it out with the limited time fire units. Seriously, what is it? Other than causing a problem and providing a solution. Anyway, that's all for this video. Tell me, are you excited for Summer Kitone? She looks actually pretty awesome. So, shame I don't have any resources. Thanks for watching. Take care.